How's it going, everybody? We're going to get started here in just a second. Just waiting for a couple more people to show up. What we're going to be working on today is this 1962 90% silver quarter. And we're going to be banking this into a size 5 ring. The first thing we got to do is punch a hole in it. If you guys wouldn't mind tapping the screen, send in some likes my way. We currently have 0 on the live. See if we can get that up to maybe like 5 likes. That'd be cool. Yeah, tap that screen. Do it to it. How's everybody's day going? Everybody having a good day so far? I'm having a pretty good day. So we're going to punch a hole right in the middle of our quarter. This is a 1/2 inch punch if anyone's curious. And if you'd like to get a coin ring from me or check out my stuff, there's a link on my profile. You can also tap this link right here. It's going to show up right down there. There is our center punch. Let's see how our coin's looking. We have 412 likes on the live. Somebody's tapping. I do appreciate it. If you're not tapping the screen, shame on you. There we go. It's coming along really nicely. There's our hole punched right in the middle. And if you look on the inside, you can see it's a little rough, a little sharp. We're going to use our deburring tool to clean that up. This is kind of the slow boring part, so if you want to go check out my website for a minute or two, it is linked on my profile. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. And we're just going to clean up that cut edge real quick. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you're enjoying the live, make sure to tap the screen. Currently got 1,100 likes. Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Today I will
I'm live right now, Dean. What do you need?
Sorry.
Thanks, Chris. Dropping the roses. Do appreciate it. How you doing today, bro? And the fire. Hell yeah. If y'all aren't following Navarro Rings, give him a follow. He does some awesome work. He's been doing a bunch of Aztecs. The stone set in them lately. They coming out really nice. Making money clips. Doing pretty good. So yeah, I took a bit of a break from going live as frequently as I was before. I'm trying to get back in the rhythm of it. So I do appreciate y'all stopping by and watching me work. We're almost done with this part. Next we get to use some fire. So make sure to hang out for that. 2,000 likes on the live so far. Thank you guys very much. See if we can get this in frame nicely. Maybe. There we go. This is going to help soften up our metal, make it less brittle, so when we start forming and shaping it, it's just going to be easier to work with and less likely to snap on us. I'm not too worried about this one snapping because we're going to be making it a pretty small size, but if we were stretching it quite a bit, annealing would definitely help. There's our coin so far. We got a really nice gold tone on it. I think that's pretty cool. it won't last, but it's pretty while it's there. Thanks, Goldstone. Y'all make sure to tap the screen if you're enjoying the live. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you want to check out the store, it is linked on my profile, and you can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10% off anything you get. All my rings are handmade here in the United States, mostly using authentic US currency. I do have a couple round designs you can pick from too. But yeah, you can pick the year, you can pick the state, you can pick quarters, half dollars, dollars. There's a lot to pick from, so make sure to check out coinringmaker.com if you got some free time. There's our first fold using a doming block and a 3/4 inch Delrin ball. Now what I'm gonna do is I can feel with my hand that this cut edge is still a little rough. So we're gonna get some superfine steel wool and just smooth that out real quick. 2,000 likes on the live. Thank you guys very much for tapping the screen. Now we got that nice and smoothed out. We'll go ahead and do our second fold using our 1-ton arbor press. And get our 17-degree die. This is the first die I ever bought, and it is still the one I use the most. This is probably the best, like 35, 40 bucks I ever spent on coin ring making tools. Right there. It's hard to find the big dollar and 50-cent coins. Some banks still have the 50-cent coins. You can ask for them, or you can like pre-order them. I get most of my coins, especially the constitutional silver ones, on eBay. These Washington quarters like to develop a bit of a wobble, so we're going to kind of straighten it out a little bit as much as we can. Give another quick anneal. Yeah, this is 90% silver. This is a 1962 quarter. So anything 1964 or earlier, quarters are going to be 90% silver. And you can still find them in circulation, which is pretty cool if you know what you're looking for. There's still silver out there. We want to make sure our cut edge is nice and smooth. See how nice and shiny that is? That's looking good. Now, usually I would put it on this ring stretcher here, but something about these earlier Washington quarters, you can see it just a little bit. They get a little wavy, especially right under the date. If I stretched it on the ring sizer, that would just get more pronounced. So we're going to do a little tricksy ring stretching over here. We're going to use this super tiny reduction die to set our coin on top of. Grab a 17-degree die, or a 17-degree cone, and stretching it this way actually kind of corrects that wobbliness instead of accentuating it. But you have to be pretty careful. So I like to go nice and slow. It doesn't really stretch very evenly. You can see you're going to get wonkiness either way with this kind of coin. but I found that this is a better way to stretch it. And since this is going to be a size 5, we really don't have to stretch it much further than that. But you can see that waviness under the date has really gotten much straighter because it was pushed down on instead of stretched from the center. And now, just to be a little contradictory, we'll stretch it on here just a little bit to kind of fix the shape of it. Working with metal is kind of weird. It's kind of like working with stubborn Play-Doh. Like, it's like a weird kind of clay. Like, the more you work with it, you're like molding it instead of, I don't know, bending it. It's kind of weird. How much would it cost for one made from 1974? 1974 quarters are going to be copper clad, so they can turn your fingers green. I do suggest putting clear fingernail polish on it to prevent that, or trying to find something that's 90% silver where you aren't going to have that problem. But the copper clad quarters are listed on my website. TikTok's kind of weird about me talking about prices. So if you want to check out my prices, the website is linked on my profile, and I'll go ahead and pin it down here. It's nothing against you. It's just once I start talking about prices, TikTok likes to shut my live down. So if you want to see how much stuff costs, go to the website. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. It's a pretty good deal. And you can see from stretching it, we've got a little bit of wobbly underneath the date again. So we're going to go back over here and try and correct that. If y'all haven't hit the follow button yet, make sure to hit it. That's the only way I get more followers, is if people push that button. So go push it. Go push the button. I got something like, I don't know, a couple 100,000. That many people can't be wrong. I must be worth the follow. It really doesn't want to move anymore. It's probably catching on the bottom. There we go. I'll actually set this up so you can watch the wobble under the date flatten out. Yeah, that looks cool. So now we've got a nice even ring all the way around. I'm gonna start reducing it. I'm gonna go ahead and anneal it one more time. Sorry, man, I'm making jewelry and talking through it. It's a little difficult to do that while doing a live with somebody else. Nothing against you. I just have enough to focus on already. So, no thank you. But again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm sorry if I missed any. I do try to catch the comments as they come by. But I also got to not mess up the jewelry, right? Thank you for the follow. Is it Betty? Looks like Betty. 1961, absolutely. This one right here is a 1962, but I've got 1961 in stock. I have a wide range of years in stock. I also have all 50 state quarters in 90% silver and copper clad. So if you can't find the year you're looking for, a good alternative is picking like the state quarter, because you can get them in 90% silver. So that's good. right there. We gotta get this all the way down to a size 5. We're gonna start reducing it. For that, we're gonna put a little tape on there. This is gonna help protect our details. How long does it take to get it if you ordered it today? You should have it in about a week and a half. This ring was ordered 2 days ago, and it's going to go out in the mail today. So I do work pretty quick. Like, this is my full-time gig. When I get an order, it usually comes in about a week. What do they start at? Like I said, I can't really talk about prices. If you go to my website, it's linked on my profile. You can also tap this link. I'm gonna pin it right there. It'll show up right here. You can see all my prices there. There's quite a few to pick from. Do we want to use the Swedish wrap? I think we do. I'm gonna use the Swedish wrap. So what this is it's a cone, like the 17-degree cone. But this one's more like 7 degrees. So we're gonna just be shrinking this ring down to about that size. Pop it in there, make sure we got it nice and level. Get our pusher on top. But yeah, y'all, check out the website. It's linked on my profile. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. I make lots of different types of coins into rings. And if that's something you're interested in, I do suggest checking it out. If you're enjoying the live so far, make sure to tap the screen and hit the follow button. I get that pretty dang close to the bottom there. You can see how much smaller our ring has gotten. I really like how you get the details pressed into the tape. You see the 1962 there. It's pretty cool. Do I make all sizes? Depending on the ring, there's a range of sizes. So like for quarters, I can do size 4 to size 12. $half has a bit larger range. I can get them up to 14. Morgan dollars, I can get up to 16, 18-ish. So the bigger the coin, the bigger the sizes I can make. I have lost that tape. I just used it. Anybody take my tape? You know where my tape went? Just pop another one open. Checked out your badass website. Prices are awesome. Very much worth it. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. But y'all should all be like Mark here and go check out the website. You ain't even got to buy nothing. Just go look at it. Tell me how it looks. I've been doing this for about 3 years. And I just, like this week, got my LLC. So, full-time business, actual limited liability company now. It's pretty cool. It's not the way I thought I'd take advantage of the American dream, but I can't complain. I really enjoy it. And like, if you get to make money doing what you love and then make cool stuff that people are going to wear all the time, like wedding rings are my favorite. Like when somebody tells me I'm making their wedding ring, it is the coolest, like, compliment feeling. I absolutely love it. There's nothing that really beats like making a wedding ring for somebody. Is there only one ring on it? No, there's a bunch of different types of rings. Quarters, $half, dollars, quarter-ounce rounds, half-ounce rounds, 1-ounce rounds, commemorative coins, state quarters. specific dates. There's lots of stuff to choose from. But you got to go to the website to see it. That website is coinringmaker.com. Just go check it out. Use the coupon code WELCOME. Save 10% and get you something cool like this. Let's see how it's looking so far. So we've definitely shrunk it down quite a bit, but I don't think we're quite at our target size. It is looking really cool. And these make pretty good Father's Day gifts if anybody's looking for a Father's Day gift. I mean, can't really beat a coin ring. That's pretty cool. All right, so that is just under a size 6. So we've got a little bit more reducing to do. For that, we're going to use 17-degree reduction die. See if we can find one that's the right size. Start with this one. The funny thing about owning a business is you pay quarterly taxes. So I'm like paying taxes all year long now, which is interesting. Thank you guys for watching, joining in. If you haven't hit the follow button yet, make sure to hit the follow button. If you want to check out more of my work, go to coinringmaker.com. The link is on my profile. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat. I understand this isn't the usual TikTok live, so I do appreciate y'all hanging out and tapping the screen. It's getting real cute and tiny. But it's not tiny enough. We still got to get down to size 5. I like to move real slow while I reduce my rings. You don't want to go too small. How cute is that? It's so itty bitty. It's like a bead. All right. Yeah, we got it down to past a 4. So that is definitely a bit smaller than our target size, but that's okay. Take a look at it. There we go. We're going to clean it up a little bit with some steel wool. This is 4-0 steel wool, so it's super fine, so it's not going to leave any scratches on there. But it does help remove that fire scale. See this nasty stuff? Just knock that off, get it nice and shiny. All right, so the next step, if you see right above United States of America right there, there's a bit of a lip on the inside of the quarter. So what we're going to do is cut that away so that the inside thickness is more uniform, because it's really tight right there and the rest of it's a bit wider. So we're just going to cut that away, make it nice and smooth. And again, y'all check out coinringmaker.com. Link is on my profile. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. As a little thank you for watching today. We're going to keep on pushing forward. This one's so small, I want to make sure I've got it nice and flush and even. All right. End up with these cool little curly cues, 90% silver. Give that a spin. And for anyone who's just joining in here, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. This is a 1962 90% silver quarter that we are making into a size 5 ring today. Now, you've missed most of the good stuff, but here's how it looks so far. And we've still got a little bit of that lip on there. We're going to keep on cutting away at it. What do I do with the scraps? Put them in Ziploc bags. Eventually I will get the equipment to melt these down, but for now, they're just in Ziploc bags. No worries. Any question's a good question. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, eventually I'll get myself some map gas, crucible, some molds, and I'll melt this scrap down and make something cool out of it. Check our size. Should be a little smaller than it was. A little bigger. Alright, so we got a 4.5. We're going to stretch that up to 5. See if it will fit on this one. Nope. Go into the stretcher in the back. Oh my gosh. What are the chances? Perfect size 5. Fantastic. That's rare. Usually I have to stretch and reduce and stretch and reduce. To lock that in right at a size 5. That was really nice. Alright, so now all we have to do is clean it up. If anybody has any questions, please put them in the chat. If you haven't checked out my website yet, please go to my profile and tap the link. You can also go to coinringmaker.com or buycoinrings.com. That'll take you straight to the store. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. And all my jewelry is handmade here in the United States by me. So You be supporting my dream. I do appreciate y'all watching. Have you ever seen a penny smashing machine at like Six Flags, SeaWorld, museums? Where else do they have them? They have them at all kinds of places. But basically, if you read the law, it says it's illegal to fraudulently deface currency. So that's like changing currency with intent to deceive someone. And that's not what I do. So what I do is I take coins and I show you guys step by step how I make them into jewelry. And there's no fraud here. It's a very open, straightforward process. So that's really the differential word within the law is fraudulent. And a lot of people miss it. I was actually pretty confused about it when I first started. But if you want to learn more, I did co-write a blog post on coinringmaker.com that goes deep into the law. Like I said, it's half written by a lawyer. So everything is up to board on that. And that's going to be one of the buttons at the very top of coinringmaker.com if anybody wants to read that. It's a pretty quick read, but I don't know. It's really useful, especially when I have people who want to argue with me in the comments about it. I just send them there. So here we've got some Mother's aluminum polish. I didn't show you guys that. That's what we're polishing this up with. And this is just going to get it nice and shiny. It's really, really good polish. I like it a lot. Kennedy half. No, this is a 1962 quarter. Can I do a Kennedy half? Absolutely. The most popular one is 1964 because it's 90% silver. A few years after it are 40% silver. Those are available. I also have them in copper clad, but those do tend to turn people's fingers green. So that's why I recommend the 90% silver. But there's not a whole lot of year choices for the $50 that are 90% silver, especially with the Kennedy. Like you either have to get like a silver proof set from the mint. So those are not intended for circulation, or you have to get like a 1964, which have been my most popular ones. If you go to my pinned video, I've been meaning to do this. Okay, we got like 318 people in here. Go to my profile and watch my pinned video and like leave a comment, because I want that video to like return to viral. It's got like 8.4 million views. So like if all y'all go over there and just comment Coin Ring Maker rocks on that video, it's my first pinned video. I'd really like that one to take back off again. So like it would be a huge favor while I finish polishing this up if y'all just go to my profile, watch that pinned video, like it, share it, comment, just like interact with it as much as you can. I would very much appreciate it. My connection is terrible. Can y'all hear me? So yeah, if you'd like a Kennedy $50 coin ring, visit coinringmaker.com. The link is in my profile. You can also take a screenshot of this right here. It's got that 10% coupon and my website on there, so y'all can screenshot that. And again, please go check out my first pinned video. It's got like 8.4 million views. I'd really like it to take off again. So if y'all can go watch that in its entirety, come back here, say done, leave a comment, leave a like, help a brother out. I sure would appreciate it. So we're just slowly getting this shinier and shinier. So sometimes with these older quarters, I have to polish and then go back with the fine steel wool and then polish again, just because there's kind of many years of layers of stuff on here. Done. Thank you very much, Brett. Shout out to Brett right here. Y'all do what he did. Go to my first pin video, watch the whole thing, like it, leave a comment, come back here, say done. I will shout you out. I really want that video to take off again. So any engagement on my first pin video would be awesome. You have one on... I have one on my finger made from 1942 $50. Nice! Do you have any misfits, not quite right ones for cheap? I'd like to use them for sphere stands. Not really. Like, the only, like, kind of misfit one I have is this Mercury die one I messed up on. Where is it? Nope, that's not it. There it is. When I punched this one, it was a bit off center. And I finished making it anyways because I thought it was interesting, but it's like much thinner on one side than the other. I kind of liked how it came out, so I kept this one. But usually the band is the same all the way around, like this one. Memento Mori silver, absolutely. Those are going to be under fine silver rings, 1 ounce rounds. They come out really cool too. The Memento Mori. Nice big thick ring. I don't have a finished one on hand, but this is an idea of like the size that a 1 ounce ring comes out at. This is a 1 ounce maple. You see how thick that is compared to the quarter. It will definitely get attention. These 1 ounce ones. No, I don't have any bars. I only work with coins and rounds. But yeah, check out, I've got 1/4 ounce rounds, which are about as thick as this. I've got 1/2 ounce rounds, which come out the size of $50, which is like this. It's a nice bicentennial $50. So the thickness of the band really depends on the coin. How much? You can see all my prices by visiting the link on my profile. Liked and commented. Thank you, Dino. I do appreciate it. If anybody wants to get a shout out like Dino right here, go follow him. He's awesome. Go watch my first pinned video, like and comment it, and come back here and say done, and I will shout you out. It's got 8.4 million views on it. It's a pretty good video. There's also a ton of comments on it that you could go through and read, but I'm trying to get some more traction on that video. So if you could go check it out, I'd appreciate it. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just getting this nice and shiny. Yeah, that's looking really good. We'll hit it one more time with the mothers. And we should be about done with this one. If you haven't hit the follow button yet, make sure to hit the follow button so you don't lose me in the TikTok void and never see me again. Because my TikTok lives are pretty sweet. You get to see the whole process of me making jewelry from a coin all the way through. Does a polishing wheel take the detail out? No, I just prefer to work with my hands. There's less chance of error. So like with anything that's got a motor on it, like if you skip or jump, like you can really scratch up the detail pretty badly on a coin. And I don't like starting over, right? Like I want the coin I start with to be the ring I finish with. So I don't mind taking my time, working with my hands, getting everything just right. It would definitely be quicker if I used like a polishing wheel, but I prefer this way. I think it's more authentic. Jimmy, thank you very much. Shout out for Jimmy. I ask if there's any way to get a 1977 $50 done. Yeah, I can do that. 1977. This is going to be copper clad, but yeah, just go to the website. It's linked on my profile. Go to coin rings, copper clad, $50, and from there you can pick the year 1977. And I can do that for you. Absolutely. Now we're getting a really nice mirror finish on there. You can see my phone. Well, thank you for checking out my first pinned video. I do appreciate it. If anybody else wants a shout out, go to my first pinned video, watch it, like it, leave a comment, come back here, say done. I will shout you out, y'all. Oh, it's Sir Jimmy. I was like, what is the little IR? It says Sir Jimmy. That's cool. Thank you very much. And use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10% as well, Jimmy. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. If you want to check out my shop, the link is on my profile, or you can just go to coinringmaker.com. Look how nice this is coming along. Oh, yeah. Now we're just going to hit it with one of these white jewelry polishing cloths. And we should be about done with it. It's a good looking ring. I'm not going to lie. Now, polishing the inside of a ring by hand is a bit rough. I'm not going to lie. I have in the past used, what's it called? A flex shaft to polish the inside, just because getting in between some of these details with your fingers is kind of tricky. Looks like I did a pretty good job on it. It's nice and shiny in there. Sometimes there's stuff that just is a little tougher to get out, but like I said, using things with motors, if I move wrong while I'm polishing the inside of a ring, I can scratch it up pretty bad. So I prefer to just do it by hand. So I want these rings to look as nice as they possibly can. Thank you guys for following. Megan, Nancy, and Dawn, and William. Thank you. What do we think? I think it came out pretty dang good. Got a really nice detail on the inside. Still a bit small for me, but you can wear these with the Liberty facing out or with the year. Nice reversible style, depending on how you'd like to do it. And like you can see, the coin detail is on the inside and outside of the ring. Sorry, my fingers are gross. That's just a side effect of polishing, but thanks for following, Sarah. I think that came out really good. The Bob Ross of coin ring makers. I'll take it. Bob Ross is a boss. So if I'm going to emulate somebody, that's a pretty good choice. See if we can get a knife. That's beautiful. When you get it so shiny, everything reflects on it. You can see my yellow towels over here. See how many fingers I'm holding up? That's pretty good. And you can play how many fingers am I holding up. Yeah, looking pretty good. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this live. I will probably hop on here later today. I've got another order to work on. If you haven't followed me yet, make sure to hit that follow button. And if you haven't gone to my first pinned video, watched it all the way through, liked it, and leave a comment, make sure to do that. Because you've got free time, you're on TikTok, you're not doing anything. So when I get off of this live, go to my profile, go to that first pinned video, watch it all the way through, leave a nice comment and a like, share it with a friend. You know, let's get that one up to 8.5 million. That'd be fucking sweet. All right. Y'all have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace. Coinringmaker.com, coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. See you later. Bye.